Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back in my standard time slot here in American evening the night before. So today, in date terms, it's the rest day of the Tour de France. But if I do the first time slot that's available in BST, all of my days are like shifted forward. So it is Monday for me. Of course, the one day that we get off work in America is the one day that the Tour de France is not on. So, got to make up for that by racing myself. The climb today. Oh, and y'all let me know audio-wise, as always. Like, I think I got it good, but I never know. Let me know if the audio is okay. I am using a new filter again, which seemed to work really well on the previous stage. But yeah, let me know. So today's stage is pretty much straight up the mountain. This should be not as big as the Formula, bigger than the previous one, the previous mountain stage, bigger than stage 5, not as big as the Formula, which was 8, I believe. Can't remember. But yeah, this should be comparable. Okay, so getting my head in the game here. It's always hard coming back from a rest day because I think sometimes your body decides to like shut down, start doing some of those repairs. I think my body thought we were done. I've done a week of back-to-back racing, like 7 races in 7 days before. I wanted to basically simulate Speed Week, which is like a American crit series. I've talked about it in other videos, but I did 7 races in 7 days to do like a simulated Speed Week, mostly crit races on some on RGT and some on Bonette. So I've done this a week before, but now we're going into uncharted territory here. This is going to be new for my body. So I feel good about where I'm at after the previous stage. I went into the fastest time slot and had a pretty good ride against all of the absolute fastest guys that are doing this. Well, fastest group, I'll say. There are a couple of fast guys that did the time before, but regardless, felt really good about my ride on the previous stage. Couldn't quite stay with Mormikhausen and Deca on the big climb, but sprinted for a podium finish. Had a real strong finish there. Good ride throughout. So I feel good about where I'm at, like fitness-wise and all that. It's going to be hard to get the legs turning over again after a day off. Like I said, they always want to shut down, and then you got to convince your legs, like, okay, we're going again. We're back in it. We're still doing this. So that's always a concern. Let's see. People in the chat are saying it should be about an hour 15. I'm just going to check all my connections here. Looks like I'm good to go. Yeah, I think hour 10, hour 15 is probably a reasonable expectation of time. This one, sort of confusingly different from a lot of the other big climbs we've done, is the least steep at the top. So I probably want to do more power at the beginning, which is the opposite of how you pace the time trial. But well, I gotta get my music going here because we are about to go. Let's see. All right, so we'll be going for like 270, 280. That's gonna be the plan. See what we can do. I'll probably get in the biggering, huh? We got the feedback intensity back down on 20. We got just like a few feet of flat before we head straight up the hill, and I think it gets pretty steep pretty quickly. So gonna try to put it down like over 280 on anything really steep. Hey, I timed that start better. Didn't waste a bunch of watts before we got going. See who we got. Oh, we got Cadiz in the time slot. He's back. I thought he had abandoned us. Guy just shooting off the front, who I don't know. To Ladi. So it's 7% from here on, average. This looks like we got a little up down. All right. Probably going to be a little on the quieter side today. It's just a straight up a mountain. Another full gas 1 hour. It's like Cadiz wants some revenge after that last stage. All right. Standing up over 8. We'll get a little rest on this little down. All right. Nice little breather there. Probably be good to have Cadiz setting pace here for a while. Hey, Drader made it. All right. Welcome. Ugh. Feeling pretty good. Stay in it. Looks like this time is going to be pretty variable. It's good for me. Only midday. I need to break it up a little. Looks like we got another nice little shelf after this part. Yeah, somebody tell me in the chat, audio thumbs up or thumbs down. Hoping the new filter is getting more of that fan noise than it did on 1 through 7. I got to be right on the wheel when this flattens out. Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks for being here. So, second breather. Sweet, thanks, Kyle. All right, over 8%. Put it down on the steep stuff. Liking how punchy this climb is. Hey, there's my name. You'll see that Pogacar did 6.7 watts a kilo up the parasoid. Bonkers. That was for like 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Still, that means his FTP has to be over 6, which is nuts. I gotta say, Pogacar looks good, but this is Roglic's Tour de lose. He's got the strength, he's got the team. Maybe I'm a little biased because he's got Wout and he's got Sepp, which one of the only Americans. Got to give it up to Sepp. Shout out Drader, he's with it. Going real good today. I think Bernal will be on the podium, but won't win it. Yo, who do y'all think is going to win green? I think that's a real toss-up. Seems like Bora's playing a little conservative, hoping that other sprinters don't make it to Paris. And you can never count Sagan out, for sure. Trumpton, Wout would win if it was like all the climbs were like under 20 minutes or under 4%. So really long, really steep stuff that gets Wout. But also, he's full support role. But still, he's been like the best teammate and won 2 stages. Unreal. Oh, Wout would win the green. Yeah, you're right. If Wout was off the leash, he would win green. Love to see some heads up Wout Sagan battles. That could be good. Looks like we distanced Drader a bit. What do y'all think about a Wout Sagan battle? How would that go down? I think that would depend on the course and the day. But they're both sort of all-rounders. Very interesting. Cadiz is riding a little Sergi. I think that might mean he's feeling it a little. Can't lie. I'm feeling it. It's hurting, for sure. Huh. Billy, I've raced Laverick a few times on here and Zwifts, and basically if it goes over 5%, I'm out. Although I might could get him in a crit or something with some punchy hills. He is much more like, this is his bread and butter. This is new for me. I never even really trained like 20-minute efforts. I always trained a lot of sprints and VO2. And really, mostly trained to make them repeatable, not so much trained to raise them. All right, it's only 5, so probably time to back off a touch. Billy, it's a shame Laverick didn't race this weekend, and I could switch over to that time slot, but I think he had bigger fish to fry. or IRL fish to fry. Yeah, Billy, he's probably racing Tuesday, the stage I'll do on Monday night here. Weird little surge from Cadiz there. Fine by me. What's up, Garza? Garza, you keep catching the mountain stages only. Had a really exciting one yesterday. Got dropped on the con, caught somebody. We rolled together. We got caught. Oh yeah, Billy. This is the stage. Laverick is doing this one tomorrow for me. Today, if you're in the UK. Good call, Garza. Forgot that it's Monday because it was Labor. So going up there. Yeah, Garza, this is it is much. Yeah, totally. Shout out for Labor Day. Yeah, Billy, European Tuesday. Looks like no. Yeah, Garza, you can see the gradient over my head, 9.4. So I did, Billy. I've been thinking about doing that. I knew it was possible. I was honestly kind of hoping to get there first, but two problems with that. One is trying to not race outside. COVID is not going so hot in the United States. And yeah, it looks like Looks like we put a gap on Cadiz. Gotta hold it steady here. Yeah, Billy, I want to eventually, for sure. I was kind of hoping to get there first, honestly. Really thought about it. It looks like he did it straight off this phone. I was thinking about using a wireless hotspot in my back pocket. I don't know. But, you know, assuming that things go okay over the coming year, we've got a couple of good crit series, like chill local crit series over here that would be great candidates for that kind of thing. Billy, I actually raced vegan cyclists on Zwift before I was YouTubing. And me and my teammate Zach put the wood to him, went 1-2. And that was one of the things where I was like, I wish I had recorded this. So I started figuring out how to record. All right, time for my pace. Hey, there's my name. Name painter's got a little crazy today, but I appreciate the large font. Garza, probably, Garza, you know the post office font? I think that one's about 8 or 9%. Smire is like 4. So just double Smire, and that's what I'm on right now. Ooh, you mean 19th, like going up toward 5 points? That's probably about 10, 8 to 10, somewhere in there. Oh, Quick Highland back driveway's got to be 12 or 13. Looks like Cadiz popped, but Trader's back. Yeah, Garza, that sucks. So everybody in the chat, Garza used to deliver food on bikes with me. And then he was a mechanic at the shop that sponsored my team. So we go way back. Speaking of going back, Cadiz is dropping back. Drader's coming forward. Interesting. Roger, I'm on a kinetic rock and roll smart control. So I got this motion, and then I'm using Asioma Duo pedals for my power and cadence. The trainer is only resistance. Trader's making a big play. I gotta put it down. Yeah, thanks, Garza. Garza's in charge of the onboarding. So interestingly, we've done more than half the climbing, not half of the kilometers. Thanks, Garza. I'll try and remember that. I was trying to be first halfway up. Yeah, Roger, there's a lot of options. That new Elite trainer was really good. Y'all in the chat, give Roger your trainer recommendations. I know we got some other Vive La France races in here. Tell them what you're running. What's good? Ooh. Yeah, kicker is kind of the gold standard. Hard to go wrong. What's up, David? David, when are you racing? A lot of kicker fans. This cliff looks cool. Roger, if you're on the kicker and you want to use Zwift or RGT or Trainer Road, you don't need the Garmin, but yes, you could transmit app plus to both. Some people do that to show their laptop power on their Garmin or something. Yeah, David, that's why I use my pedals. The Asioma pedals are super accurate, and they're the same inside and outside. So I have a better gauge on my effort. And I just feel like I want the most accurate thing for racing. If you're winning races on bunk gear, you're not winning races. Speaking of which, my weight, been weighing myself every day for this. And it goes by the kg. And I'm right between 60 and 61 all the time. So I'm racing at 61 right now, rounded up. But I bet when I get done here, go weigh myself, I'll be on the 60 end, but it's what it is. Can't account for all this sweat I'm losing mid-ride. Guys, I'm already planning my post-tour vacation. Gonna go to the beach, not look at a bike for a week, absorb all this training load, and then come back, smash some stuff on Zwift. I've been talking about either a close to 1 hour as I can get on Bontu, close to 40 minutes as I can get on Zwift. Nice, David. David's lost a few kgs. Kind of trying to get 280, sort of the goal here. And then on all this 10% stuff, stand up and do over 300. Billy, I think if I could have any trainer right now, it would either be that new Elite, the one that's got supposedly the new Elite trainer is within 1% accuracy. So that would be cool. Or probably the new kicker, actually. The 2020, not the kicker core, but the regular kicker. I've been trying to decide, though, whether my next investment should be new trainer or new bike, new wheels, something like that. Roger, my guess would be that's not the kicker V5. I think the V5 is supposed to have better internal calibration and stuff. Murphy, my friend Alan, who was in here 2 days ago, Birmingham alum, he worked for Wahoo for a minute, who now works for Stages. So I'd settle for just a Stages endorsement. Just run their power meters on whatever old trainer. Oh no, Stages bike. That's what I need. Roger, T2 Neo looks cool. It seems like it does break sometimes on some people. So that's something to be aware of. David, Wahoo HQ is real close to me. I bet Murphy, you know people who work at Wahoo, right? Probably. Cycling community people. Get them in the chat. Let's get some, I'll show off that axis feet motion. I do love having a trainer that moves. It's like trainers putting in a push. Yeah, I saw that video about the T2, 2T, whatever. I mean, I think most trainers, though, so many moving parts, so much heat and friction. It's a matter of how long will they last. Yeah, Murphy, that's what I thought. Most of the Georgia cyclocross people work for Wahoo. Because Wahoo's in Georgia, y'all didn't know. Which is, I'll say Georgia's where the good cross racing is. Thanks for hanging, David. Seems like Trader's making a push. At this point, just got to keep it solid. Solid and steady. 280. So yeah, let's get this stream sponsored. Let's get me a Stages bike, new kicker, something. Yeah, Murphy. I thought about a Flux too. It seemed like they're real good when they're working. Got some goats. Hello, boys. Really, David? It kicks up again? Got a very majestic animal right here, dead ahead. What's up, buddy? David, that's good to know. I'll try not to overcook it before then so that I can hit a solid 300 or better for that section. Sweet. Yeah. Thanks. Fellow viewer. I actually meant to look at fellow viewer before this. I just didn't have my stuff together. We got some long, lumpy, interesting, like hilly and flattish stages coming up. So if y'all are tired of the mountain grind, that's about to change. Get a little breather on this 2%. And before I can get that out, we're back in. Yeah, the Bonette is cool. I like the thing where you can turn it on to turn up when your heart rate goes up, because I have to get this one turned on before I get all my string stuff going, and then I'm just getting absolutely blasted by this fan while I'm like trying to pull up YouTube and set my green screen and all that. Yeah, David, I wonder how many people are going to be, you know, have done all 10 stages after this one. I think we're about to lose a few, probably. It looks like about 100 people have done every stage, which is nuts. Whoop. Tim caught me out. Can't get caught sleeping on the steep stuff. Be interested to see what I can average on this one. I'm thinking, hoping, once I get done with this full race, take a rest week, come back and do a test, I can be over 300 watts would be tight. According to RGT, after stage 1, FTP was 294. So close. Yeah, Murphy, participation has been huge. I'm interested to see. So, stage 20 is going to be Magic Road's version of Alpe d'Huez. And, I mean, it's going to look like this. I'm interested to see how it rides versus the Zwift thing. Yeah, Murphy, I think we're going to see huge crowds for Zwift Academy, which I don't know if I give a crap about that or not. I don't know. You guys tell me. Zwift Academy. Boring? No. I got no delusions of getting the pro contract, or if I did get the contract, being able to actually hang on Vanderpool's team. So I don't know. What's the hook there? I might as well just do a trainer road plan to be more focused. David, Zwift Academy is like, that's a good question. It's a training plan / talent ID camp that they do via Zwift. It's like, you do some workouts, you do some races, and they use it to do talent ID. Nice, Barry. Barry, I didn't get RGT set up until midway through the Giro, so I missed it. But that's how I ended up over here. And it is cool. I'm loving the Magic Roads. And the drafting. I feel like a lot of people who are seeing these huge climb races. So these are a good example of Magic Roads on IGT. Cool use of that. Being able to just generate any course in the world. Not as good of a display of the best part of RGT for racing, I think, which is the drafting mechanics. David, yeah, in the past what they've done is get down to like a top 10 or something, and then they do like some in real life, like you go to an arena and you're like doing heads up Zwift racing on like stages bikes that they calibrated, or with like a watt bike Atom that they set up for you, that kind of thing. So you certainly couldn't get the pro contract by miscalibrating something. You would get found out. But generally, people who've gotten contracts, they're not randoms. Yeah, I'm with you, Murphy. That's one of the things I like about using a trainer road plan for my like actual training, is it's so flexible. Northeast Lift Academy is good motivation for some people. Yeah, David, I would love to see Hormickhausen, Deca, C. Morgan. Although Morgan's already been to the Olympics, so he commented on my stage yesterday and said that I was correct. That is his name. 3-time Olympian, 1-time bronze medalist in rowing. Yeah, I have, Murphy. I think we passed a couple before you got on here. Looks like Drader is making another push. Props to him. Yo, if you got a solid 5 watts a kilo this deep, go for it, my man. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, you don't have to be in the chat. You can just open the door. Girlfriend Sarah, because she's hearing a lot of chatter. I am winning. Look. Jay Crane, #1. Sarah, feel free to come in here and yell at me. That's for those of you in the chat, that is my wonderful girlfriend Sarah, who was in the other room. Billy, me and someone else, might have been Mike Lister from Dirt. Me and Mike Lister were talking about doing that, like upload Watopia Hilly Route or Crit City and then race it on RGT just for fun. Sarah, Kyle doesn't believe that you're real. I will say, it's kind of hard to get into the VR corner over here because I got green screen, TV, bed. Those of you that have watched my PC build video saw my monitor was on a swivel. Thanks, Sarah. Love you too. See you on the other side. Looks like Drader's come back off. Keep on it, Drader. Yeah, David, I think it was Mike Lister from the Dirt team that was talking about. I was saying it would be so fun to race the Crit City course on RGT because the hairpin would actually slow you down. Also to throw this in there. So I was working on a video the other day. I have my Sturzo here, and my Sturzo was trying to pair to RGT as a power source. So I don't know. Take that as you will. But Sturzo does talk. What's up, Winter? Welcome. Yeah, no, you haven't missed anything. It's been 1 hour of this. Grinding. Yeah, Murphy, that's what I'm thinking. And if not, you can always smooth it. Matthew, I feel like my cadence is kind of low. But I appreciate that. I'm more concerned with power than cadence, though. At this point, I'm going to try to settle in like 270-ish so I can hit that last K that David warned me about. Hit that last K pretty hard. If it's really 10%, that's where we're going to make a lot of ground. So on the Zwift road thing, I think the thing there is that I'm not sure how much of your like depends where you pull that GPX file from, I think. Because I'm not sure, since you're not using a Garmin, like how often it's picking GPX points. And that's really the thing about a smooth magic road is the consistency and frequency of your GPX points. 11, plus got some power. Yeah, Winter, I used to have that problem riding a single-speed mountain bike, especially. It's a lot of torque on your knees and hips, lower back. So I've had to really think about spinning faster. Thanks, Garza. Garza, you missed it. Sarah was here. I'm sure she would have had some crap to talk to you. But yeah, on the knees thing, and just like all of that, I've been having to be very mindful to do some yoga. Yeah, Barry, the new yeah, Garza, get to the finish line. I need that photo. Garza also took pretty much all the good pictures of me riding a bike. Were taken by Garza. Yeah, Winter, that's something that Ed Laverick was talking about. He was saying that the climbs feel a little bit more realistic on RGT. I agree with that. I think RGT is a little more realistic overall. And Zwift is maybe a little bit more of a game. Not that there's anything wrong. Wow, Drake was putting in a push, but steep stuff. Let's go. Gotta hold off Drader, y'all. He made a big push into the tank. Winter, there's not a way built into the game, but I'm on a PC, so I can just hit print screen on my keyboard, and it does it. Yeah, I always say that too, like, it's hard to compare to Zwift because Zwift has so much more. First of all, this has only been out of beta, like, where's my name? Publicly available for 6 months. All right. Last push. So David, it's actually from like 3K to 2K, super steep part. Probably don't have a power PV for the sprint today, Billy, since I led myself out. But we'll stand up, see what it does. That's all she wrote. Whew. Oh. Let's see. So 109.40. Let's see that. Ooh, I said 280. We did 283. I must be closing in on that 300 watt FPP. Very happy with that. Could not have gone much faster there. Thanks, y'all. Keep it up, Drader. Sure, he has the stream on in the background. All right, I gotta go get that aforementioned dinner. Woo! Thanks for sticking with me, guys. We got a flat one tomorrow, although it's got some little hills. We could see some tactics and some fireworks. Murphy, get on here tomorrow. Let's you can be the man in the breakaway, get some TV time. Thanks, y'all. I'm out. Same time, same place tomorrow.